What is depression, and how do you know if you're depressed? I'm Reverend Dr. Brent Hawkes. I was a senior pastor for 40 years to a predominantly LGBT congregation, and I'm currently the executive director of Rainbow Faith and Freedom. Depression is much more than just sadness, and it can affect different people in very different ways. In any given year, 1 out of every 5 Canadians will personally experience a mental illness problem. Mental illness affects people of all ages, education, income levels, and culture. Approximately 8% of adults will experience major depression at some time in their lives. Mental illness is caused by a complex interplay of genetic, biological, personality, and environmental factors. By the age of 40, about 50% of the population will have or have had a mental illness. Stigma or discrimination attached to mental illness presents a serious barrier, and not only to diagnosis and treatment, but also to acceptance in the community. There are things you may not even realize that you're doing because of depression, such as getting consumed with your phone to avoid feeling your feelings, procrastinating on your chores for even days or weeks at a time, withdrawing from things that at one time you got a lot of pleasure from, breaking down over small things that go wrong, avoiding talking or thinking about the future. You may even have suicidal thoughts. These are not just thoughts about wanting to die. They can also include thoughts like needing a break from reliving a trauma, feeling like no one is caring if you're even alive, feeling like you're being a burden and that your loved ones would be better off without you. No point of continuing, needing a break from living, feeling trapped and needing a way out, no future that you want to live in, needing an escape from a cycle of negative thoughts, feeling like life is pointless, no relief from sleep. And if someone tells you that they are depressed, here's some things you should never say.
Depression is a choice.
When people hear that, they feel like you're saying that their suffering is their fault.
There are people a lot worse off than you are, you know.
When people hear that, they hear that their feelings are not valid.
Just get over it.
What's the matter with you?
What they hear is you don't care, and that they should try to just sort it out by themselves.
Just cheer up.
People hear that and they feel like that their pain is making you uncomfortable. Try saying some of these things instead.
I'm really sorry you're feeling that way.
This must be really overwhelming.
It's okay to tell me what's happening.
Have you been able to talk with someone about this?
What are you feeling now?
Are there times when you feel like hurting yourself?
If you're talking to someone who is suicidal, it's better to talk to them and to say,
I think you're needing some help right now. Why don't I give a call and try and get some help?
I know that this is very complicated right now with getting mental help for folks and the issue of policing. Society is looking at better ways than to just call the police and have that intervention. We do need better ways of handling mental health issues, having better interventions. But right now, in the most serious of cases, calling the police for help is one option. Suicide hotlines are also available, or you can take someone to an emergency mental health facility. You know, tragic events and other factors can cause all of us to get depressed from time to time. But if your symptoms are prolonged and intense, it's best to seek professional help. Almost 1/2 of those people who feel that they suffered from depression or anxiety have never gone to see a doctor about the problem. Mental illnesses like depression can be treated effectively. I've done 3 videos on anxiety. Take a look and see if there's anything there that can be helpful. Anxiety is a close cousin to depression. Medication, talk therapy, especially cognitive behavioral therapy, exercise, volunteering, meditation, and mindfulness are all helpful with depression. If you found this video helpful, please share it with others. And if you can help our channel by subscribing or by clicking the little bell beside the subscribe button, we'll let you know when another video is posted. Or pressing the like button. Thank you.